are back, everybody. How we doing? Ed Tracy, News in Depth. I'm here with Stan Lukowicz, Carolyn Fergulia. Welcome. So we're talking about the Hub, talking about a big event coming up on March 6th, and to raise money for the Hub. And there's got to be a ton of needs for a building like this and an activity center like this. What are some of the things that the Hub needs?
Right now, we just need funding to keep the free after-school program going, and if we get enough funding to get a free summer program going. A lot of the students that come to our after-school program are low income, and they can't afford to pay any kind of tuition or fees. So if we'd like to have it as a free program all the way across, but I have to pay our staff.
Sure.
So that's my first goal, is to raise enough money to pay our staff so we can continue on with this free program and have a free program this summer.
Now, are these kids, they just get dropped off here? They ride their bikes down here? They
come
bus
from
down?
School.
They come right from school?
They walk right over from school.
That's awesome.
Then
how many kids on a given day would you say you have?
Well, right now there's a program going on at school that dropped their numbers down, but before Christmas we were up around 20 to 25.
Wow.
And I think when the program terminates, I think it's robotics or something like that, then we'll be getting some of them back.
Get them back, good. So current needs here: funding for the free after-school programs, summer programs, funding for the arts.
Yes, we have, as I said, we have an instructor that's offered to come in and start doing some art classes, some theater classes, and some puppetry and chorus. And of course, we're going to be, we just need to get some funding so we can get these programs going.
Computers.
That's a big one.
Yeah, I bet.
I would like to get some computers. I would like to get a printer. The software, which is more expensive than the computers, but I'd like to get QuickBooks and Photoshop and that sort of thing in them, and then offer classes to adults along with the kids. But the kids need computers to do their homework, and the library is now closing early. So another one of the goals that I have is to have the Hub open in the evenings as a teen center. And those computers would be available to teens for their homework as well.
Sure. Equipment, games, books, arcade games.
Yes.
Arcade games. Do they make arcade games anymore?
Yeah, they still do. Yeah.
We ask the kids what they want, and so we'd like to. Right now, we have a air hockey table that's being borrowed from the after-school program in Plymouth. Gotcha. We'd like to get another air hockey table in there, and some of those kind of things.
Sure. Renovations.
There's still some renovations that need to be done. It's an old building, and
there's always hammers going on up there.
Yeah,
I know it, huh?
We've got just always something that needs to be done. Right now, in fact, we're putting another coat on the floor. It's a very old floor.
Sure.
And pretty soon the kids start getting slivers. And
so there's an upstairs, like a mezzanine, right? And then you've got the downstairs for all the activities. What goes on upstairs?
Well, actually, David Stark just raised the balcony to code.
Oh, yeah?
So we can now have events where people can sit on the mezzanine and look down.
Oh, that's cool.
So we're going to have a prom there. The high school prom is going to be there.
No kidding.
Spring, yes. And he's planning to have a ball there and have people sitting up there. David Stark.
Sure. There's a lot of stuff you can do.
I would love to see the Hub open every day, all day long. Right. That's my goal, that it's available to the community.
How big's your staff up there?
Well, our staff at the Hub is 3 or 4.
Sure.
But our staff at ACRA, permanent staff, is about 7 or 8.
Gotcha.
And then seasonally, when the games are going on and the sports events, you could go up to 20, 30,
Lifeguards for the pools.
What else do you want to see? What's blue sky, big plans for the Hub, Stan? What do you see?
Well, we're lucky we live in Jackson, and Jackson is pro-business and pro-growth.
Sure.
And a lot of the communities up here don't fit that bill. And so we can pretty much do what we want. And all we have to do is fund it. Sure. And what I say is reading, writing, arithmetic, the schools are going to pay for. Everything else we want, we're going to have to step up and provide our own band, our own sports programs, our own stuff like this. And we live in a great community that's able to do that. And we have a tremendous need for it here in the community. And so I agree. I'd like to see it being used more.
Sure.
It's I've decided I don't need to make money off the building, and it's a great big building. There's 30,000 square feet of building here.
Sure, absolutely.
And so you don't have that kind of square footage. You can rent cheap, and so this is a perfect environment for it.
Absolutely. Let's talk about stuff going on, prizes that you have.
The raffle prizes. Yeah. Well, first of all, Trader Stan's has been extremely generous in some of the prizes that he's put up, raffle prizes.
Do you know where that is? You know where Trader Stan's is?
I heard of that place.
So
it's our local pawn shop, and we acquire a lot of stuff. And
there's some great stuff in that place. I love it.
And besides, we have 9 more in Sacramento, so we have an unlimited amount of junk. I call it all junk. Some just cost more than others.
Absolutely.
So we will. Hopefully, we're going to have about a total of 30 or 40 prizes, and you come in and you buy raffle tickets, and we put a little bag in front of the different items with a description, and you drop your tickets in that bag to win it.
Yeah, so you buy the string of tickets,
$1 a piece, 15 tickets for $10.
Right.
And then we donated a gold coin that we'll probably sell in a live auction. It's a half-ounce American gold coin. So gold's about $12.50 an ounce, so it's worth about $700.
Wow.
And we have a lot of other, as you can see here, nice prizes that people have donated.
Stan donated some actual posters from Sam's.
Remember people around here, we remember Sam's Town.
Sam's Town.
In Cameron Park?
Yeah, Cameron Park.
Yeah.
Well, they had a big auction and the place sold out, and I went in there and bought a lot of stuff out of the gift shop and the museum area, and we framed up a lot of the old photos, and we sell them in our store, but we give them away I probably have about 8 items a year that we sponsor, that we underwrite. And Boy Scouts, I'm a big guy in Boy Scouts, and so we donate this stuff, and it's a chance for somebody to acquire it,
It's really neat posters. There's the Budweiser's girl and the Coca-Cola girl, and what was the other one? Olympia.
That was kind of the place to go. They had the train that went around it.
Yeah.
I remember.
Yeah.
I'm that old, everybody. That was going back.
I went in the office and I brought these in today. And I said, guess where these came from? These came from Sam's Town. And all the kids are looking at me going, where?
What is that?
So, and we've also have from Dunlap's a framed picture of 2 49er players at the Super Bowl.
Dunlap's
and
furniture,
we've got some. Yes, and we've got some gift certificates from ATI and Jackson Cleaners. We have 3 free oil changes. ACRA has donated assorted gift certificates for various events, classes, and sports, valued at about $355.
Very nice.
The National Hotel is going to donate the honeymoon suite and about a $200 food credit, booze and wine. And the honeymoon suite we get $350 a night for, and it's right on highway. Looking down the highway off the balcony, it's the best view of Jackson. And
might be worth it for me to find a third wife. So
exactly.
Exactly. You hear that? I'm looking. Everybody.
Several people that over the years that got married at the National at different times have come and rented a room, and it's a little different now than what it used to be.
Oh, it's beautiful. I've seen pictures.
The amenities are different.
Beautiful.
We also have a day fishing cruise for 2, valued at $220.
Yeah.
I understand the Rancheria is going to generously donate something for the auction or the raffle. And I think that Richard Forrester has also said that he might donate something.
Very good.
So people are still coming forward with what raffle gifts. And
I was going to say, you're more than happy to take more, right?
Yes, absolutely. The more, better.
Well, I'm going to want to put all my friends on notice. When you get a call from me, it isn't for free. I want something. But the casino has always been very generous.
Sure, absolutely.
And,
Absolutely. So you've got 160 seats. It's going to be in the banquet hall at Tommy's.
Right.
And you've got a few sold.
Mm-hmm.
Where can they call? Where can they get tickets for it?
They can get tickets at ACRA.
And where's that office?
It's up off of Conductor Boulevard. It's the Health and Human Resource Building.
Okay.
Or we can go down
Trader
to
Stan's.
Trader Stan's, okay.
And I think the Chamber has a few tickets too that they have for sale.
Yeah, I think you told me that.
Mm-hmm.
And You've got a few already sold,
Yes.
Yes.
but not enough, obviously.
Oh, no.
No, we're going to sell them all.
I
There's
believe
no
you.
doubt about it.
I believe you.
We put on one once, and this was a fundraiser for the Historical Society, and we sold all the 160 seats out, and so Larry Sonata called up and he said, Stan, the Indians need an extra 10 seats, and they donated, I think, $7,000 in cash for this project, and so that's the good thing of owning the restaurant. I call up Frank. I don't know where you're going to do it, Frank, but you're setting 2 more tables up there because we're not going to tell the Indians they can't come to this event. And so if we are successful, we'll put 180 people.
There you go. We wouldn't turn them away, right?
right.
Exactly.
That's right.
So a couple of pictures that we have here from things going on, right?
Yes, that's some of the youth activities that we had last year at the
Very
Hub. We
nice.
had some girls that were quite peppy. More
Can you see that? All right.
more exercise activities. We have 2 pool tables, both of them donated. The kids really enjoy that. And during the Christmas program, we had a lot of adults that came in and liked to play pool with their kids.
I hear you're a mean pool shark.
Well, a long time ago.
Face painting.
Face painting for the play, the Children's Theater Workshop
Awesome.
this last summer.
Now, somebody told me the Volcano Theater practices up there.
Yes,
you're
that's
doing?
correct.
For the outdoor stuff?
Yes.
That's awesome.
And I believe that was the play.
Awesome. There we go, a little more. It's kind of a wide angle shot, which I like.
So you can see how large an area we have.
Gotcha. All right. We don't have much time here.
Right.
March 6th at the Hub, $40. For the Hub at Tommy's Cafe Banquet Hall, $40 tickets. Stan, Carolyn, thank you so much. We're going to
Thank
sell
you.
these. We're going to sell this out for you.
All
Thank
right,
you.
Thank you.
Thank you
Thanks
so
for
much.
all you do.
Thank you. Appreciate it. A pleasure. Have a good one, everybody.
You're watching Amador County's local television network,